broadcasting from somewhere in Michigan. This is the Dom Radio Show. And now, introducing Dominic.
Sorry about the 1 week hiatus. I honestly completely forgot to do it. I guess that's the difference between something makeshift and something a lot more serious for not more serious, a lot of those more serious radio shows. You can't just forget. So we now have a 45th president. The peaceful transfer of power is complete, and obviously the things he's doing I'm not liking, but that doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, what do you expect? This is Donald Trump we're talking about here, so let's see. Well, the Patriots and Falcons are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. They both won their game, the football games that played today. And yes, I'm a decently football person, so if I'm starting on that, it's nothing really. Yeah, they both won their corresponding championship NFC and AFC games. The Women's March was yesterday, and I got to see, some of the crowds in the city that I'm living in. But it was obviously it was at every city, or every major city: New York, Los Angeles, Washington, Boston, New York, San Francisco, San Diego, like all the capitals for every single state. And I believe this group that broke records. I don't know which ones, but obviously I would consider that a decently big deal. And so I didn't personally participate in it because I had to do something important or do something different. But I'm personally going to be missing Barack Obama, of course. 8 years. 8 years. That's a long time. I remember 6th grade. It was I was in 6th grade. I was in my main class. The main class when I was in 6th grade. I think Mr. McNeil was his name, and at the school that I went to, and we had a I think what I remember, we had a projector, and we were streaming it, but then we also had one of those CRT TVs that that is put on one of those things on the wall, in the corner of a wall, and I think we wanted to do the streaming, but I think there was a delay, and that the internet was unreliable, and this was 2008, so streaming TV wasn't it wasn't as commonplace as it is now. Nowadays, we got high-speed internet. Back then, it was probably just broadband and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But now that Barack Obama's administration is over, I get to rant on all of the conspiracies and lies and all that stuff from the Tea Party right, radical right, etc., that created a culture where, to completely, delegitimize Obama and make Obama not succeed in almost anything. Well, I do want to definitely rant on about, that there's no socialism in this country, and in the context of what the Tea Party was fearing about. So no communism, no Sharia law. That's not a thing in the United States. So, you saying that, or believing in that, yeah, that's not the case. There are no FEMA camps, so, you're wrong. Mandatory abortions and death panels, that was a big thing. None of that happened in the 8 years. So if you believe that, you're wrong. Declared martial law. If you believed that Obama was going to declare martial law, oh, the fear. Well, no, that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. Regulate the economy. Well, no, he got it all better. He got it better than it was 8 years ago. If you're still living, you're still living. For us to all get gay married. No, that did not happen. That did not happen. All because gay marriage was legalized in all 50 states doesn't mean that it's going to affect you personally, or you're going to be forced to do something you don't want to do. Another big one that that Obama was supposed to do was confiscate all our guns. What happened to that? What happened to that? I mean, it was. I mean, see the big thing I'm ranting about is the fact that for the last 8 years, I've had to defend this guy because in the atmosphere that I was in for most of those 8 years was in a hardcore, well, not hardcore, but just mainly conservative environment. Political wise, it was what I consider a big mess that I despised. Everything else, like the people themselves, like the people personally, they're great. They're great people, but it's just that for most of the 8 years, I've defended Barack Obama, and on every single conspiracy theory known to man against this guy. And literally, I can say like none of them, and be okay. None of them were true. Okay. According to Mother Jones, they have a chart of conspiracy theories on Barack Obama. I'm putting the link in the chat, and it's this Venn diagram of all these different conspiracy theories. So, was he sworn on the Quran? No. Was he a Black Panther? No, he was not. Did he fake his birth certificate? If you still believe that, I've deep concerns for you, but unfortunately, no, you are wrong. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Now, and also, considering that he's done, it's done and dusted, and all because you Trump folks won doesn't mean you're going to get away with the lies and conspiracy theories against Barack Obama for the last 8 years. So, just one thing before I continue. The family that Barack Obama and Michelle Obama and kids and things like that. There were no affairs. There were no like Barack Obama didn't have a previous divorce or 3. Trump. The kids are great. Barack Obama, the Obama family, is a great example of what a family is supposed to be like, and that Barack Obama is a great father figure. I do believe that. I believe he is a good father figure. No doubt, I'll put my money where my mouth is. I do believe that to be true, and he has proven that. He's proven that. There's no affairs, no conspiracies, and with his family, no he didn't get impeached or anything like that. No, the Obama's marriage is amazing, but anyway, back to my rant. If all the people who believed that he was Muslim or terrorist, like he was in the Muslim Brotherhood, or he would bring 100 million Muslims to the United States. He was funded by a Saudi prince. He decorated the Oval Office in Mid-Eastern style. Mid-Eastern, Middle Eastern style. All wrong. Oh yeah, if, speaks Arabic, no, he's, that's not the case. And it also reminds me, the Dinesh D'Souza, his documentary on Obama, all wrong, all the fears that would be concluded from that documentary were all wrong. So you're fine. You still have your guns. You still have your freedoms. You still have your marriage. You still have your money. And now you have health insurance. But I don't know what's gonna happen about that. Some people believed he was in part of the lizard people. But and also the birtherism. I knew I was. You see, okay, I knew I can say this now with no doubt, no benefit of the doubt or anything like that. When it came to the birther issue, I was right the whole time. If and I've had so many people tell me that and strongly believe to their core and made it like the religion to believe that Barack Obama was born in Kenya and that he should not be the president of the United States or delegitimize the presidency of the United States. Well, you're wrong. Suck it up. And you have to own it. Okay? Every single person who believed, that Barack Obama was not born in the United States must apologize. Okay, this is gonna be, you know, the whole you know, thing I'm going to, get down on, or that my main point is, if you believed that he was Muslim, which he's not, I want you to apologize, publicly apologize. If you believe that he was in the Muslim Brotherhood, I want you to apologize. If you believed that he would re-educate your kids in either like a Muslim or some kind of conspiracy, radical left wing, whatever, I want you to apologize. If you believed that he gave islands to Russia, U.S. islands to Russia, I want you to apologize. If you believed that he was really going to take your guns, gold, farm, IRAs, put you in FEMA camps, I want you to apologize. There's a chat below this window, or the side of this window. You can just put, or even in the comments section after I'm done here, or when I post, when I post this on Facebook, I want you to apologize in the comments section, and I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you, and then we wouldn't have to worry about that. If you believed that he faked job numbers, he was behind the BP spill or shooting, he planned assassination attempts, fake Bin Laden's death, I want you to apologize. I'll apologize right now. If he believed he was going to force you to get gay married, I want you to apologize right now. I'm not kidding. I want you to apologize right now. And God will forgive you. If you believed that he was the Antichrist, and I know people personally who believed that, up until the very end, I want you to apologize. Say sorry, that I am sorry for believing in whatever. I want you to apologize. If you believed that he was going to do mandatory abortions and death panels, I want you to apologize right now. Because you were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong, and your opinion, created unnecessary torment for others, and also created an environment that spread lies. I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that, it's wrong to have your First Amendment rights and say all the things that you want, but I have the right to demand people to say sorry for major claims that were wrong, that would have done crazy things. Now, if you were right, okay, kudos to you. But you weren't. You weren't right. And neither were your conservative friends who believe in the same thing. Okay? And yeah, especially on the Antichrist, because so many people believed in that. I mean, it's one thing to say, all these other conspiracies, but then even if you're right about the Antichrist, etc., 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 in any case whatsoever, it is extremely dangerous to make that claim. I will never make the claim that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. I will never, ever make that claim. Okay? If some liberal made that claim, I'll tell you right now, I give you the permission to not believe them. Okay? And I will also tell you that if someone were to say that that is not the opinion of the whole progressive liberal movement, that's not the whole opinion of the culture or the philosophy of liberalism, that I will tell you that right now. You know, if you believed, another one I probably brought up, seize your guns. I can prove it to you without I can prove it to you that he won't take your guns before the election, or even like 2012 or 2008. I could have told you with reason, not conspiracies, not hypothetical or anything like that, he was going to take your guns away. I can prove it to you in one point only. That with the more than 300 million guns in the United States, it is logistically impossible to take everyone's guns away within a short period of time, or even a long period of time. Like when I mean short period of time, I mean within the administration, a 4-year, 8-year presidential administration. I'll tell you right now, it is logistically impossible. Okay, it's logistically impossible. The money, the time, the resources, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to believe in this stuff, and it sort of became part of the culture to believe in this stuff. To a certain extent, I will leave lots of room for moderates. Okay. Also, if you believe that Hillary Clinton was going to do that and abolish the Second Amendment, no, that's not true. Even with the same point. And if the liberal movement were to do something were to think of actually taking all the guns away, I will let you guys know. Okay? But that's 100% not going to happen. I'm not going to say 99%. I'm not going to say 99%. I'm going to say 100% that's not going to happen. I'll still would be willing to do it if it happens. But it's not. If you believed, and this is sort of early on, that he was going to actually no, this was in 2015. Invade Texas or something. I mean, no, that didn't happen. So if you believe that, I want you to apologize right now. If you believed that Obama would ban the Bible, okay, and this started coming out around 2009. It was around the Shepherd-Bird Hate Crimes Prevention Act. It had to do something with I forgot what it was. It was back in 2009. I was like in 7th grade back then. if you believed that Christianity and the Bible was going to be outlawed, okay, I want you to apologize right now because if you were a Christian then, you're still a Christian now, unless you made some personal decision otherwise. Did you follow something else? If you want to be a Christian now, you can still be a Christian now. The government's not going to stop you. Okay? I'm like, and you know, when the Supreme Court's 2015 decision striking down state-level same-sex marriage bans, you know, you're still fine. All the conservative straight people, all straight people, you're still straight. You're still fine. There's no added conflict in your marriage. Okay? Marriage is not a something exclusive in the way that you think it is. Okay? Stop pretending that it is. And what concerns me, you do a very good job. But if you believed that all this stuff, with all this stuff, was gonna destroy your traditional values, or we're gonna destroy marriage, or was gonna destroy, some sort of, whatever part of who you were, I want you to apologize right now. Because you're still fine. You're still fine. Okay? In this next one, if you believed after 2012 that Obama was going to continue staying in office past his second term, I know many people who were concerned about this, legitimately concerned, and they thought they had reasonable beliefs to believe in that. I want you to apologize right now. I'm not kidding. Alright? Especially the conservative radio hosts, Rush Limbaugh and Alex Jones, okay? That those are the ones that suggest that Obama may try to remain in office after his second term is over. I want you to apologize right now. I'm not kidding. Alright? I mean, I've had to defend this stuff. I've had to defend against these conspiracy theories for the last 8 years. Okay? And the fact that it took that. Now, I almost. The fact that it took the 8 years to end, okay, for at least, hopefully, reasonably people to, not be so fearful in the way that they were. Okay, that's shameful. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, ashamed of yourself. All right, if you put your money where your mouth is, you would apologize for the things that you believed in. In this context, that they were wrong. They were wrong, period. And that this, what I would consider an amazing administration, okay, that fought tooth and nail for the United States of America, that, that you would just even accept a culture of conflict against the president. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I will be right back around 11:35. This is the Dom Radio Show.
This is Sparta!
Another thing I want to talk about very, very shortly. I will probably make this theme next week. This would be. I'm probably gonna have to compile, a solid list against Trump, and I will obviously try not to be, filled with conspiracies or anything like that. I'm just going to talk about the things he did. And I'm sorry. I would just, respond to, many of the things they've done in the past during the campaign and respond to them. But I'm gonna put link in the chat. Something to get started. It's called the 155 Craziest Things Trump Said in This Election. I'm gonna, over the week, I'm going to compile a list of things and respond to them, and then probably another rant regarding Donald Trump specifically. But just want to end out, on just some, I guess, advice. Donald Trump is our president. That is true. Okay, Donald Trump is our president, and it is something that we're just gonna have to continue growing, continue working, and that you control your destiny. As long as you work hard, you can control your destiny. All right. I do want to believe that Donald Trump wouldn't cause the end of the world, but now that he's president, I don't want the president to fail. Okay, I don't want him to fail, just like any other president, things like that. And I guarantee you will be fine. You're gonna be just fine, because right now, keep Donald Trump accountable. Keep working hard. All right. Stay focused on what's important in life. Stay focused in your life. Continue to grow. Don't panic. All right. Don't live your life on fear. All right. 2 to 4 years. 2 years in the. I'll just say 4 years. 4 years from now. Get ready to volunteer. Get ready to contribute. Get ready to vote. That's something I will be doing. That's something I want you guys to be doing. And keep track of what Donald Trump's been doing, what he promises to do, keep him accountable, but also, if he doesn't do the right thing, let's make sure that the Republicans pay the last 8 years of unnecessary gridlock. Alright? Anyway, that is, the Dom Radio Show for today on the 22nd. Before I leave, there is something I want to announce. In the future, there is a major thing in my life that will change, for the future, things like that. My future, that would affect the show. I don't want to say anything now, because it's not complete. Like, completely, like, I don't have a lot of complete footing of the situation. Like, some things still have to, go on or continue to progress throughout the week before I can make like a public announcement. But what's going on can drastically change the shape or the path of my life and this radio show. So yeah, I just wanted, I'll keep you guys in suspense on that. Continue to stay tuned every week, and I might announce it next week. I might not announce it the week after. But yes, it was a. I'll tell you guys this right now, just personally, it was a good week. I think it was a good week. Just nothing really crazy happened. I mean, I had some work to do, things like that. But yeah, it was pretty okay. I hope your guys' week is doing well, and I feel like I'm gonna forget something right after I sign off. But this is the Dom Radio Show. See you guys next week.